Hey guys, let's talk about last night's episode of Revenge. And the countdown is on. We're just a few days away from the big wedding between Emily and Daniel. And we start off the episode with her in this gorgeous wedding dress. And of course, the reporter's asking her a bunch of questions. And, she's like, when are you guys going to start having kids? And then, of course, Daniel shuts that down real quick, even though he knows that Emily is pregnant. He doesn't want to reveal it to anybody just yet. And of course, Emily is trying to figure out a way that she can leak this information without it looking like it's coming from her. So, of course, we have Lydia in full effect in this episode, and she shows up, and we pretty much find out how she survived. And it looks like back in, I believe, season 2, when we all thought she died and fell out of this building and landed on a car, she was taken away in, I believe it was Victoria's plane. And remember when Victoria faked her own death? Apparently, Lydia was on the plane. I mean, whatever. Whatever makes your story work, fine, I'll go with it. And so, of course, Lydia is back, and this kind of throws a snag in Emily's plan because we all know that Lydia is not Emily's biggest fan. And she had proof that Emily had been in the Graysons' home before she actually claims that she met them, because she had her dark hair and she was a server at their Christmas party like years and years ago. So of course Lydia was sitting on this piece of information when she died, and obviously that all went up in smoke. But now she's back, and Emily's not too pleased. So they take this moment to, have this little snip fest with one another, and Lydia pushes her, and of course Emily soaks it up for all it's worth, takes a tumble. And that's when Daniel reveals to Mama Victoria that she is with child. And of course, Victoria's not buying it. She thinks that she's full on lying. She goes to Conrad and she's like, oh, please don't buy it. She's totally faking. And he's just like, well, we don't know that for sure. We could have a new grandson. And Daniel's buying it hook, line, and sinker. He's even breaking off his little tryst with Sarah because he's like, listen, I want to be a good dad and I don't want to be like how my father was with me. So clearly the plan is working and everything is a go. We've got Nolan, giving false information to Margot so that she'll stop writing this memoir or looking into writing this memoir about Conrad. And, everybody's playing their part in this charade. And it's looking like all the pieces are coming together. The best, though, was Victoria and Emily at the end because, Emily's on the phone. She's just like, all the pieces are coming together. Everything looks like it's going to work out great. Everything's on track. And then Victoria shows up and is like, here's my RSVP. You can give this to Nolan. He can sit at the head table with you. I'm not attending the wedding. And the look on Emily's face is priceless because it's like, well, how can I frame you for my murder if you're not there? So that's one little snag I don't think she anticipated, which was awesome. So, Emily is obviously going to have to do some serious work to get her back into on the guest list for the wedding, but I'm sure that we're not going to have a problem with that at all. Let's face it. Emily always has 1,001 tricks up her sleeve. So, all that was going on. We got even a little real proposal between Aiden and Emily in this episode, which was kind of sweet, I guess. I mean, my whole issue, I think, with all these boys who have been chasing Emily is that who does she really, really love? Like, Jack is supposed to be her oldest and dearest friend that, she had a crush on, but that has quickly turned sour in many ways. And I don't think that they're ever really going to get back to that point where we're going to watch the two of them ride off into the sunset. I mean, a lot of, I guess, forgiveness on Jack's part is going to have to happen. And now that Aiden has come into this picture, they act as though like once they met, they were they fell in love and he's really her true soulmate. I don't know if I believe that, but we all know that it is definitely not Daniel. So if they want to pretend like they're going to live happily ever after in a day once this faux wedding happens, then so be it. So right now we've got everything in place. Now Emily doesn't realize that Lydia has hooked back up with Conrad and has now found pretty much the original picture of Emily being at the Grayson home many, many years ago. So of course she has the picture, and let's just say she's probably going to reveal it at the complete wrong/best time. So can't wait to see what happens next. I'm assuming next week is our mid-fall finale, and it looks like we're gonna get to the point where we started the season at the beginning with Emily getting riddled with bullets in her wedding dress, and I can't wait. All right, guys, Revenge has returned back to its soapy goodness, and I'm enjoying every second of it. Is it ridiculous? Yes. Is it so far-fetched? Yes. But is it the show that we all signed up for in season 1? Yes. So that gives it 2 thumbs up from me, guys. All right, I'll see you guys next week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.